First half wasn't good enough, particularly first half. Thought we got better second half, but to get done on a scrappy, so many details we got wrong. Lost the ball cheaply again. No one stood on the ball. Let the ball come in the box, knocked down. So it was a poor goal to give away. So yeah.
It should have been a 0-0 game, shouldn't it? Really? It should have been closed out from a game with few chances.
Yeah, exactly that. Similar to the Morecambe game, really. Although they were slightly better than us. They were better than us first half. Second half, I thought we moved the ball slightly better, but it's disappointing that we've not created enough away from home again.
And is that because of what the forwards are doing, or the supply to the forwards?
That's the supply. It's got nothing to do with the centre forwards. Played 4 games away from home, and I don't think the same. Played 5 or 6 centre forwards. So it's taking responsibility, being brave. We seem to be brave at home, but we don't seem to want to quite make that angle, quite take the ball in a tight area. And if you're not prepared to do that, you need to do the detail of the game better, which we didn't. And it's a simple case of standing on the ball, don't let them take it quickly, as they did to us. So they did it once in the second half, we didn't, and we lost the game 1-0. That's what the game came down to.
Why did you have to pull Rowan in, Sam?
Rowan felt his hamstring in the warm-up, so that was the disappointing thing. We had a bit of a nightmare journey here. That happened in the warm-up. We were really poor in the first half, and you're thinking, well, all that's gone on, you'd have been quite happy with the point overall. But it just leaves a sour taste in the mouth.
Certainly in the first half, it appeared as if after 20 minutes you did get more solid. They stopped getting joy on the left-hand side, and you seem to have weathered the start that they had.
The gap between the back 5 and the front 2 was too big. So we need to get the 2 centre forwards to drop off a little bit, compact the pitch, and then press from there. So that's all it was. It wasn't. I don't think they were open. They weren't opening us up. They had a bit of the ball. They had a few corners, but I don't really remember Scott making any save with or their goal.
When the George Lloyd chance came and went, did you think that you were having enough of the game then that you might be able to force an opening? I
thought we started the second half well, and we grew into the game. Like we said, we tweaked a few things, and there was a few things said at half time as well. We looked better, but still didn't create enough. And going back to repeating myself, it's difficult to win a game of football, and sometimes it comes down to really, really, really fine margins, and their goal was that moment. And
there wasn't a lot of pressure from Crawley, but does the lack of goals put that extra focus on the defence that just one mistake might decide it?
It's a team responsibility. Defenders a team, attackers a team, so we've not scored, which is a team thing, and we've conceded a really poor goal, because it can be stopped at source. That then allows the midfielders to front screen Ollie Palmer, which they did well second half. So we didn't stop the ball, we didn't front screen, we didn't win the first header. Problems from them. 1 mistake, 2 mistake, 3 mistake goal generally.
It's a snowball, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you approach Tuesday now, given the injuries that you have, and that it is a checker trade game, and that you have a limit to the changes you can make?
To the next game of football. Get on with it. It's nothing new playing Saturday, Tuesday, so it's an away game, so it's an opportunity to put today right.
Poorly phrased question. Would you make the maximum changes you could, or would you intend to go strong then?
I've not thought about Exeter yet as a teams or anything. I don't know who's going to be available. So we'll pick the bones out of it. We'll count the bodies on Monday. We'll see who's fit, we'll see who's not fit, and we'll pick a team from there.
And how far are people like Max Sheaf from coming back? Would Tuesday be too soon for him?
They won't be fit for Tuesday. So I'd imagine most of them are about 2 weeks away. So in 2 weeks will hopefully be slightly stronger.